We got to do Palestine! 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 We out here big. We are out here heavy, braving the cold on MLK Day weekend. You can see the caravan goes for blocks and blocks and blocks. We are headed to the Minnesota State Capitol in honor of MLK. Murder! 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 Everybody listen clear. Black lives they matter here. 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 Black lives that matter here. Black lives that matter here. Black lives that matter here. MLK Day. Black Lives Matter. Free Palestine. Justice for all stolen lives. Reparations now. Murder! 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 Palestine! 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 Shut it down! 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 Murder! 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 matter, 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 matter. Palestine, 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 Palestine. Palestine, Palestine, Palestine. Everybody listen clear. Black lives, they matter here. Black lives, they matter here. Everybody listen clear. Black lives, they matter here. 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 Hey! Black lives, black lives. Hey! Black lives, they matter here. Black lives, they matter here. Black lives, they matter here. Matter, 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 matter. No doubt. So this is the MLK Day Solidarity Rally in honor of Marcus Golden and all stolen lives. We're demanding reparations for those whose ancestors descend from U.S. chattel slavery. And we're also demanding a ceasefire in Palestine. Justice for all stolen lives. MLK 2024. Palestine. Palestine. Hold on.
Damn. What you got?
Got the walkie-talkie.
Still working?
Yeah. Black lives, they matter here. 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 When I say black lives, you say matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. When I say black lives, you say matter. Black lives matter. This caravan goes for blacks and blacks and blacks down University at this time. We're approaching the Minnesota State Capitol, where a lot of unjust laws are made, and we want to bring reparatory justice laws to the Minnesota legislature this 2024 session. We want to end qualified immunity. We want to pass the Minnesota Migration Act, which starts the reparations process. And we want an anti-black hate crime bill. And there's also resolutions to stop for a ceasefire in Palestine at local, state, and federal levels. Black Lives Matter. Yeah, this is the annual MLK Marcus Golden Justice Rally. This is the 9th annual. You should know that. You should know that. But for everybody who don't know, those of you who don't know, this is the MLK Weekend Solidarity Rally in honor of Marcus Golden and all stolen lives. We're in solidarity with the Palestinian people. We're in solidarity with those who demand the reparations from the United States for the crime of slavery, Jim Crow, mass incarceration, the lynching period, etc. Black lives, they matter here. 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 Palestine, Palestine, Palestine. Palestine, 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 Palestine. Palestine, Palestine. When I say free, you say Palestine. Free, Palestine. Free, 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 matter, matter, matter. Murder! 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 Palestine! Palestine! So we are out here thick. Black lives, they matter here. 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 Sometimes the grassroots is required to flex. And this is one of them times. Grassroots MLK Solidarity Rally. We're at the Minnesota State Capitol. Black love, murder! 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 Palestine! 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 Palestine!
When I say free, free, you say Palestine, free, free.
Palestine!
Free, free. Free, free. Free, free.
Palestine!
Free, free.
Palestine!
Black lives, they matter here.
Black lives, they matter here!
Black lives, they matter here.
Okay. Yeah, you can park right here.
Black lives, they matter
I'm going past Cedar, correct? Everybody here?
Black lives, they matter here!
There's a few more cars coming in from the back.
When I say black lives, you say matter. Black lives.
Murder!
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 When I say black lives, you say matter. Black lives.
Murder!
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 Black lives, they matter here.
Black lives, they matter here!
Black lives, they matter here.
Black lives, they matter here!
Minnesota, listen clear.
Minnesota, listen clear!
Black lives, they matter Palestine!
Palestine!
Free, free!
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 Palestine!
Black lives, they matter here!
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 Black lives, they matter here! Black lives, they matter here! If Gaza don't get it,
Shut it down!
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 Palestine don't get it,
Shut it down!
Palestine don't get it,
Shut it down!
Palestine don't get it,
I can put my hat on.
Palestine don't get it,
Shut it down!
Palestine don't get it,
Shut it down!
if Eric Garner don't get it,
Shut it
if
down!
Eric Garner don't get it,
Shut it down!
if Eric Garner don't get it,
Shut it down!
if Marcus Golden don't get it,
Shut it down!
Marcus Golden don't get it,
Shut it down!
if Marcus Golden don't get it,
Shut it down!
if Marcus Golden don't get it,
Shut it down!
if Ricky Cobb don't get it,
Shut it
if
down!
Ricky Cobb don't get it,
Shut it
if
down!
Ricky Cobb don't get it.
Shut it down!
So we're here to address the military-industrial complex who is supplying, who the U.S. buys weapons from, and then they sell them to Israel. They sell them to the Congo. They sell them to all type of militaries across the United States. And then when those weapons get old, they sell those weapons to the police department. Then the police department uses those weapons on black and brown people like us. Somebody say, that ain't right.
That ain't right!
We want to end to killer drones. Right now there are killer drones rolling around Palestine, rolling around Africa, killing the darker people of the planet Earth. St. Paul Police Department just started using drones last year. So we don't want killer drones to be used in Africa or Palestine, but we definitely don't want those killer drones to be used in St. Paul or Chicago or on the east side or in North Minneapolis. So we're here to demand justice and a ceasefire in Gaza and a ceasefire in Minneapolis and a ceasefire in St. Paul. We want to stop killer drones and we want to stop killer cops. Black lives
Matter!
Black lives, black lives, black lives. We got a few more speakers coming up. So, is Samantha nearby?
I'm right here.
Come on up. Give Samantha a big round of applause. She's going to co-host with us today.
Thank you, everyone! Let's say free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
Thank you!
That's right.
Who runs this shit?
We run this shit.
Who runs this shit?
We run this shit.
Not the police.
That part.
The police here are trained by the IOF. I call it the IOF because there is no Israeli Defense Force. It's an Israeli occupation force that has been occupying Palestine for over 60 years. Shame on that.
Shame.
Shame on that.
Shame.
And just recently, the United States has decided, Biden has decided unilaterally to surpass the rules of our country and just drop bombs on Yemen. Shame!
Shame.
Shame on Biden!
Shame on Biden.
He's dropping bombs on the country of Yemen because how dare they apparently stop the Israeli ships from bringing more weapons into occupied Palestine. When we have issues here at home, apparently we don't have money to address those issues. We have billions and billions of dollars to give towards war criminals and the fucking Israeli occupation, but we here in Minnesota have people sleeping in the streets.
Come on.
Sleeping in the fucking cold streets. Suffering from going hungry, homelessness, no access to health care or clean water, but we have billions to give to the Israeli occupation force? That's just despicable! Despicable! And we all ought to be fucking angry about it! Yes! Recently, Mohammed al-Houthi, the president of the Supreme Revolution Committee of Yemen, just said, "We urge the American terrorist to return to his homeland and address the racism against the African Americans and stop protecting the Israeli ships." So people in Yemen know what's going on here. They know that black and brown lives here are not treated equally. And they know that that's intentional by the American fucking government and all those pigs that are lined up over there. Shame on them!
Shame.
On Monday is Martin Luther King Day. Martin Luther King Jr. said that freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor, and it must be demanded by the oppressed, which is what we are doing. We are demanding justice for all the lives that have been stolen by the police. We are demanding justice for Palestine, liberation and freedom for all oppressed people. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Thank you. I'm going to give it back over here to Caravan.
No doubt. Give Samantha a big round of applause. Do we have Nick? Is Nick nearby? We got Nick from the anti-war committee. Give him a big round of applause. He's out here in the cold to demand justice.
Thank you so much. My name is Nick. I'm a member of the Anti-War Committee. Today I want to speak with you all about the deep connections between the Black and Palestinian liberation movement. It was Martin Luther King Jr. who said that injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And right now, the U.S. is complicit in the greatest injustice of the 21st century. The racist violence of Western imperialism is on full display in Gaza, where Israel is engaging in a genocidal campaign of ethnic cleansing, funded and supported by the U.S. government and U.S.-based multinational corporations. Unfortunately, what is happening in Gaza is not new. It is the endpoint of the genocidal logic of settler colonialism, which is predicated on the destruction and the erasure of the indigenous peoples and their social and political institutions. The goal of Israel in this war is not to defeat Hamas, but is instead to make Gaza uninhabitable for the Palestinian people and precipitate their forced displacement from the land. It is important to understand that Gaza is an open-air concentration camp. As a student of black history, it is clear that the Jim Crow South and apartheid South Africa are alive and well in occupied Palestine. Israel has constructed the most technologically sophisticated apartheid system that the world has ever seen. The injustice of the Israeli occupation of Palestine is a threat to justice here in the U.S. and all over the world. Right now, the U.S. is dropping bombs on Yemen. The U.S.'s greatest export is imperial violence, and imperialism abroad breeds fascism and white supremacy right here at home. The technologies and methodologies of oppression and repression tested in occupied Palestine are exported globally and can be found right here on the southern border wall and in the training and technologies and surveillance tech that is given to our militarized police force and our systems of mass incarceration. The symbiotic relationship between Israel and the U.S. goes beyond economic ties and the exchange of weapons and repressive technologies. The U.S. and Israel are connected at an ideological level because they are both systematically racist settler colonies masquerading as liberal democracy that use their racism to justify the construction of oppressive and violent institutions. We must come together and demand an end to the unchecked repressive state violence that is perpetuated domestically by the police, ICE, the FBI, and internationally by the whole military-industrial complex and the CIA. We must force our institutions to bend to the will of the people or be broken by our collective power. The people are demanding an end to police and military violence and a reinvestment into public services which meet our collective needs, such as healthcare, education, and housing. We demand real democratic control of the police and the military. All power to the people.
All power to the people.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
And fuck the police.
And fuck the police.
Thank you. Thank you.
Black lives. Black lives. Black lives. Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
So we have Chantel Allen. Is Chantel Allen available?
I saw in the car up ahead. Choose the car. Go up ahead.
We have
Someone call her sis, Chantel.
Quick with the mic. I'm going to put it back this way. Yeah.
Is Pablo available? Pablo! She's bringing it up too. Someone call out for Pablo as well. Pablo.
So as well as honoring Americans and all the lives stolen by the war in Palestine, we also had Seth Kotobosa, who was killed the same day Marcus died at the hands of the police, except he died in a hospital. So we want to make sure that we're also lifting up Seth Kotobosa. I had never heard about this until it was George Floyd, his son, came out at a protest and had a sign. There was a fight, he intervened, I think the police pushed him and he fell and hit his head, something like that, but he died in the hospital. So we always try to remember, as well as Marcus on this day and all stolen lives, we want to lift up Seth Kotobosa also. And also, is anyone from Justice for Ian Zhang here? From that group, if you're here? Okay, but we have anyone from Justice for Ian Zhang, so I've also come up as well. Chantel Allen, co-founder Black Lives Matter, Twin Cities Metro.
y'all hear the code? She right here.
What's up, sis?
I was trying to stay warm. I say this every MLK year, but my black body ain't built for this.
Right.
It just stayed on from my ancestors from Africa for real. Thank everybody for coming out. This is beautiful, though. It warms my heart to know that there are so many Minnesotans that will come out and fight for real justice. And so I'm glad to have you guys here. I do want to lift up Tujer Jeong. He was a friend of mine from way back in the day when I first started working in the schools. He used to come and do storytelling. And honestly, it was the very first time I heard hip-hop inside of a school. Tujer Jeong brought it into our schools. And I was like, yeah, this is the fun that our students should be having. So I don't know if you ever got an opportunity to see this brother do his thing, his storytelling. Oh, hey, it's folks here. That's what's up. If you ever saw this brother get an opportunity to do his storytelling, you know that he brought an abundance of joy, which is something that is not often found inside the school systems. And so I'm really sorry and sad to hear that we lost this brother. I'm glad there's folks here representing. I see Mel Reeves is on there too. That's a, we don't fight.
We don't win.
Mel Reeves, that's, we got, yeah, if we fight, we win. Y'all listen, man, we really got to know the people in our community. We really need to, and not just when we get into this tragedy, not when we just get in this crisis situation. We have to recognize that there are a lot of people that are really suffering in our community, especially in the city of St. Paul. This is not a fight just about black lives, it's about poor people. And it's about people who don't have, and the folks that are disenfranchised from the system. And they do that intentionally because of capitalism. And so we have to continue to stick together, not just when we're in crisis, but all the time. Every time we see our brothers and sisters suffering, we have to step in and make an effort to pull for change. I dedicate my life for change. My life is dedicated literally to changing this world for the betterment of our young people. And so I encourage y'all all to find out, what did God bring you here to do? Thank you all for showing up today. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine.
Before the next speaker, let's say, Lord, Minnesota, listen clear.
Minnesota, listen clear.
Black lives, they matter here.
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 George Floyd, say his name. George Floyd.
George Floyd.
George Floyd.
George Floyd.
George Floyd.
George Floyd.
Say her name. Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor.
Marcus Golden.
Marcus Golden.
Marcus Golden.
Marcus Golden.
Marcus Golden. Terrence Franklin.
Terrence Franklin.
Terrence Franklin.
Terrence Franklin.
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown.
Mike Brown.
Eric Garner.
Eric Garner.
Eric Garner.
Eric Garner.
Philando Castile. Philando Castile. Are you upset about all this? That's just a handful of names. Tens of thousands of African American, my brothers and sisters, gunned down because of the color of their skin. Gunned down because of the color of their skin. And the saddest part about all of this is the people. Most of the people who are racist towards another people because of the color of skin call themselves pro-life and God-fearing. How do you call yourself God-fearing when you hate someone that you yourself believe God made because they look different than you? Isn't that a shame?
That's fire.
Isn't that shameful?
Yes, sir.
You know what really pisses me off? Is that they go ahead and say things like, we peacefully. You see how peaceful we are? We simply did a car caravan. They're going to call us terrorists tomorrow in the media, mark my words. Oh, terrorist organized. But you know what kills me? Those that went to the Capitol in D.C. on January 6th, they smeared feces on the walls in the Capitol. They placed pipe bombs. Let that sink in. Pipe bombs in the Capitol. You never, ever heard them call terrorists on the American media, especially by Fox News. Is that shameful or what?
Yes!
And then they go ahead and put me on the FBI watch list because it's pissing them off that I come and I protest on the streets, and they hate when I come out and shout Black Lives Matter. So I'm going to shout it louder than ever, 15 below zero. Don't worry about if my legs are cold or not. When my brothers and sisters are being gunned down for the color of skin, I don't give a damn how cold it is. So let me hear you one more time before the next speaker. Black lives, they matter here.
Black lives, they matter here.
Black lives, they matter here. Black lives, they matter here.
Black lives, they matter here.
And then this chant that simply means that everybody should get equal rights. That means Christians, Muslims, Jews, non-religious, non-believers in the land of Palestine needs equal rights, just like Black Lives Matter. It pisses off racist white people. They've never said only their lives matter. But because they keep being gunned down, just because of color skin, they're reminding us, it's sad, but they have no choice. They're simply reminding us that their lives also matter. So the chant that I'm about to say simply means that everyone deserves equal rights from the river to the sea. From the river to the sea!
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 Palestine will be free!
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 Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free.
Okay, this lady deserves an amazing introduction. This is my friend Jess Sunday. Come here. She's so modest. She's been doing this for a long time. She is amazing. It would take me like hours and hours. This introduction just cannot stop. Jess Sunday, give her a round of applause, please. Please, thank you so much.
Thank you, Habibi. Thank you, Sabri. Thank you, everyone, for coming out today. I was not planning to speak, but I'm a member of Twin Cities Coalition for Justice for Jamar. We are honored to be here today with one of our founding members, Monique Colors Doty, to honor Marcus Golden and all the stolen lives that still haven't been seen justice in our system. I'm holding this poster today that honors Mel Reeves, who is the person who got Twin Cities Coalition for Justice for Jamar started. Today is a day to remember our martyrs. Palestinians talk about their martyrs, the folks that whose lives are stolen by the Israeli occupation forces, by the U.S. backed military with the weaponry that you and I pay for. But the fact is we have our own heroes right here in the United States who have also become martyrs, who have fallen in this system of injustice, sometimes directly by the hands of the police like Marcus, and sometimes just because the world's not fair when we don't have equal access to our health care, to economic needs, to housing. And Mel is someone who stood for every struggle for justice. I stood with him to fight wars abroad. I stood with him to demand justice for lives like Terrence Franklin and others in our community. We stood together to denounce economic justice in our community, including the foreclosure of homes like that of Rosemary Williams, one of our community's elders and leaders. Today I'm also thinking about Sekou Odinga, one of the black radical revolutionaries who was imprisoned by this political system, who passed this yesterday or the day before. The fact is, our loved ones, our leaders, our heroes, they matter. And so people like Mel march with us every time we come out. And when, like Chantel told you, he said, when we fight, we win. When we fight,
we win.
when we fight,
We win.
when we fight,
We win.
and that's not just St. Paul, that's all the way to Palestine. Let's keep fighting, y'all.
No justice!
No peace.
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 All right, you guys, we got another speaker here. Her name is Mija. Give it up for her. He believes in giving voice to the voiceless. He believes in standing up for what is right. He believes in the people, in the power of the people, and coming together as a community like this one. And thank you for coming out tonight. He was inspired by Martin Luther King Jr. as a young refugee to fighting for equity. He dedicated his work and his life in building bridges across community and fighting for justice. He saw that many marginalized communities face very similar struggles and experience. And that is why, if he was here today, he would continue this work with everybody. Yes. Say his name.
Tujarzon.
Say his name.
Tujarzon.
Although Tujar has passed away and he's no longer with our family, I know that in his heart and his passion for the work that he does, he lives in all of you and he stays with us and encourages all of us. We are here today to honor his legacy, to stand in solidarity, and I know that together we are stronger. I say together, you say stronger. Together,
Stronger.
together,
Stronger.
Thank you. So I want you to know that Tujarzon, he was an activist. I met him on the Capitol steps during George Floyd. He came up to the top, told me who he was, and after that, we just kept in touch, and he worked like, hey, let's build Hmong and Black solidarity. He's like, can you come and do this film? They were shooting a documentary. So Mel Reeves and I went at his invitation. So he was one of us. He is our comrade, and we want justice for him. And we are here to support you. So whatever we can do on our end here in Minnesota, we will work with you to support justice for him, because he was our brother and an amazing person. An amazing person. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to turn it back over to the MCs. I'm not supposed to be on mic.
So sorry for your loss. So sorry for your loss.
Whose street?
Our street.
Whose street?
Our street.
Whose street?
Our street.
Whose street?
Our street.
Resistance is justified when people are occupied.
Resistance is justified when people are occupied.
Resistance
Is justified when people are occupied.
All right, you guys, we don't have any more speakers, but I do just want to say a couple things. Martin Luther King, if he was here, he would be standing right here with us, standing up for the lives lost due to police brutality and for Palestine. Don't get that wrong. What happens over in Palestine is directly connected to us here. We must continue to fight. We must continue to unite. And we must continue to view each other as our very own brothers and sisters. We are no different. We all come from the same source. Whether you believe in God or anything else, we are all united. And when one person is suffering an injustice, we are all suffering that injustice. And we need to keep that in our minds as we continue to show up, as we continue to call our elected officials, even though they don't listen to us, as we continue to march in the
Palestine!
Free, free 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 Palestine!
We also want to thank you all for coming out and standing out for justice. MLK would be proud of all of us if he was here today. So thank you all for coming out. We want to close out with the Asada chant real quick.
Fast forward me to.
I'm done with Asada.
A week from Sunday when it's going to be 30.
I'll turn it on. Hold on.